My next guest has close ties to the Bush family. He is the spokesman for her grandson, George Prescott Bush, who serves as the commissioner of the Texas General Land Office. Joining me right now is Lee Spieckerman. And in New York, Fox Business Network's Dagan McDowell. Great to see you this morning, Dagan. And Lee, thank you so much for joining us.
Terrific to be here.
How are you feeling this morning? Our condolences, of course.
Well, I didn't know Mrs. Bush well, but when I was working for Jeb Bush in the campaign in New Hampshire for president, near the end of that campaign, we were all surprised and uplifted when at age 90, Barbara Bush showed up on the campaign trail and the crowds loved it, and she was bursting with energy and enthusiasm and really gave the campaign a lift. That man called Donald Trump had other ideas. We weren't able to stop the Trump train, which I'm now on, but it was wonderful, and I'd met her before that. Just a charming woman, a formidable woman, and I think tough as nails, which I'm not sure everyone, we're hearing a little about that, fully appreciate, but just a real iconic First Lady.
I met her a few times. In fact, at one point I came here and viewed President George Bush's paintings. And she and President George H.W. Bush invited me back to their apartment. She could not have been more lovely and hospitable. But I think the one phrase that comes to mind always is that, tough as nails. And they had such a love affair. The First Lady and the President, known for their landmark love affair. So close, a marriage lasting 73 years. What an accomplishment. So in the wake of her death, a love letter from President Bush to his then fiancée in 1943 from World War II this morning. That's going viral. It reads in part, "This may sound melodramatic, but if it does, it is only my inadequacy to say what I mean. Bar, you have made my life full of everything I could ever dream of. My complete happiness should be a token of my love for you." Did you experience that, Lee, in any way? I mean, how their love impacted their children's lives? And, of course, when you came into the picture, the family had grown so much. It was a real strong unit, the whole
I think
family.
it carries all the way through. You mentioned George P. Bush, who I'm working with as state land commissioner, and I think it's multi-generational, the influence that they've had, and that strong bond and that foundation is so crucial